So, with the 2026 Winter Olympics coming up, I thought it would be fun to count down the top 10 rock artists that performed at the Winter Olympics. So, number 10 is Neil Young. Neil Young performed at the closing ceremony for the 2010 Vancouver, Canada Winter Olympics. And he used nothing but his voice, his guitar, and his harmonica to perform his 1976 song, Long May You Run. Number 9 is Avril Lavigne. So, Avril Lavigne performed at the 2010 Vancouver Winter Olympics and the 2006 Torino, Italy Winter Olympics. Now, in 2006, Avril Lavigne performed at the torch handover ceremony when they were given the Olympic torch over to Vancouver, and she performed her 2004 song, Who Knows? And in 2010, she performed at the closing ceremony and performed her 2007 song, Girlfriend. Number 8 is Willie Nelson. Now, I know he's not a rock artist, but I had to put him in here. So, Willie Nelson performed at the closing ceremony for the 2002 Salt Lake City, Utah Winter Olympics. And he performed the Simon & Garfunkel song, Bridge Over Troubled Water. And he also previously covered it on his 1982 album, Always on My Mind. Number 7 is Bryan Adams. Bryan Adams performed at the opening ceremony for the 2010 Vancouver Winter Olympics and collaborated with pop singer and Vancouver native Nelly Furtado to perform the song Bang the Drum. Number 6 is Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi performed at the closing ceremony for the 2002 Salt Lake City Winter Olympics and performed their 2000 comeback song, It's My Life. And then, fireworks came, during the final notes, fireworks came out over Salt Lake City, and then they came back for an encore to perform their 1986 song, You Give Love a Bad Name. Number 5 is Alanis Morissette. Alanis Morissette performed at the closing ceremony for the 2010 Vancouver Winter Olympics. Now, instead of performing songs like Ironic and You Oughta Know, she performed her 2005 song, Wonderkind, which was featured in the movie The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Number 4 is Peter Gabriel. Now, this opening ceremony was special because they wanted to honor the 25th anniversary of the murder of ex-Beatle John Lennon. So, it started with John Lennon's widow, Yoko Ono, reading a poem about peace. And then Peter Gabriel performed John Lennon's 1971 song, Imagine. Number 3 is Nickelback. Nickelback performed at the 2010 Vancouver closing ceremony and performed their 2009 song, Burn It to the Ground. Number 2 is Sting. Sting performed at the 2002 Salt Lake City Winter Olympics closing ceremony and teamed up with famed cellist Yo-Yo Ma, which sounds a lot like Yo Mama, to perform Sting's 1987 song, Fragile. And number 1 is Kiss. Now, Kiss performed at the 2002 Salt Lake City Winter Olympics closing ceremony. And they performed their 1975 song, Rock and Roll All Night. So, that's all for today. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Bye.